Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. Okay, so starting off with the Death card here, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It looks like there was some kind of ending to probably a love situation. Lovers in reverse here. So you could have been with this person for a while, you could have been in a relationship with them, could have been together, lovers of some sort, or this was what you had hoped and it had to come to an end. Okay, so let's see. It honestly looks like, since we have the Two of Swords reversed, it seems like you really, this situation had to end for whatever reason. Like, it almost looks like you weren't really given a choice. In some, like, this person could have ended things with you, and this is why you just kind of had to be like, okay, so it's over. Either that, or this person did something that was just, you had to let them go because of it. Yeah, and we have the Tower moment. So there was some kind of Tower moment, some kind of falling out, some kind of chaos, some sort of conflict or destruction. Like, this relationship, this lover's situation between you guys just fell apart. So I think that's why it was like you didn't really have many options. Like, it doesn't look like it was something that you really could have worked on. However, it looks like after this ending, honestly, it looks like you're handling it pretty well. I don't know how long ago it was. It probably depends for each Capricorn, of course. But it looks like you're relatively focusing on your own happiness at this point. After this ending, after this Tower moment, it seems like you're really focused on what actions you can take to bring yourself happiness in the present moment, to make sure that you're emotionally content, because I think that this was probably a pretty harsh ending is what it looks like, with the Tower moment and like the Lovers in reverse, Death card, Two of Swords reverse. It's like you didn't really have, yeah, something pretty catastrophic happened is what it looks like. I'm glad to see that you are taking actions though that are moving you towards a place of happiness, and that this is a focus for you. Even though you may be upset about this situation, it is really important that you still value your own happiness. Of course, you're going to feel sad and like you can go through all the different emotions about it, but your happiness is still a priority to you is what it looks like, so that's awesome. Okay. You could be looking at your other options right now if this ending happened a while ago. You could also have some communication with this person about what went wrong here or what was missing from the situation. Yeah, engagement in reverse, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you could have either just not have committed to this person in the first place, so you never became actually committed lovers. So it kind of just fell apart, you know, because you didn't end up really making it something stable. You didn't really get engaged or decide to commit to each other. Either that, or yeah, you were committed to each other, but that ended. That commitment ended. So you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This could have been some kind of factor in this situation. You guys could have had differing religions. This could have been something that caused conflict. And we also have let your friends help you in reverse. So you could be trying to sustain all of this on your own, because it looks like you're really focused on your own happiness. You're really trying to take actions, like I said, that will bring you fulfillment right now to try to move on from this. Be sure to ask for support and help from others though, if that's something that you feel is necessary. And that could even just be asking a friend to hang out or just to talk to kind of lift your spirits. So don't be hesitant to letting your friends help you, or don't be hesitant to ask for help from your friends in this situation. If you're scared to, or if you want to but you don't want to, like, for whatever reason you feel like you don't want to, even though you do want to, if that makes sense. Yeah, don't be scared to ask your friends. I'm sure they would be glad to help you in this time, as you would for them. But you could also just be wanting to like deal with this on your own. This could be what this card is about. Like, you just want to do what you can to help yourself. We also have love yourself first in reverse. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This could have been an issue for you or this person that you're dealing with. With this Tower moment, if this person really did some kind of actions towards you that were just unforgivable or were something that you couldn't see past, like it had to end because of some actions on their behalf, that was apparently just a lack of love for themselves, because the way that you treat people has a lot to do with the way that you treat yourself, the way that you love yourself. So if this person had actions that were really devastating to the relationship, then it's just, don't take it too personal, because it was obviously coming from the way that they treat themselves. And this could have been an issue here. Yeah, and it could also be, okay, so for some people this was the issue, like for the other person or for whoever. If it was you, it could have been you who caused this Tower moment, or who did something that was destructive to the relationship. And this could be a reminder for you to treat yourself better, not only for your sake and for your benefit, but for other people's benefit, because as you treat yourself better, you'll begin to treat other people better. And okay, so that's the case for some people, but then for some other group of Capricorns, it looks like it could have been that this wasn't the issue, it was outside factors. So by religious factors, it could have been like, this could mean that you have differing religions from this person, but it could also mean that there was some kind of higher power that intervened here, and it didn't have anything to do with necessarily you or this person. It was more so your guys' individual past in your life, and maybe there is a higher power, if you believe in that, that understood that this had to end for your happiness and for your well-being. Okay. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So as you focus on your happiness and bring light and love to yourself, give light and love to yourself, you're bringing it to the world, because as you're bringing it to yourself, you're in the world. So, you know, yeah, if you give light and love to yourself, you're also giving it to the world, a certain part of the world. So we have study in reverse. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. There could be something that you need to study, or some information that is pretty vital to you right now to learn, and you won't find this information unless you kind of dig for it. So I'm not sure exactly, it's going to be different for each Capricorn, but whatever it is that you're into, whatever it is that you use to learn, if you use Google, I don't know, like if you use a certain website to get like news information, it could just be important to study, to brush up on some piece of information that is necessary for you to learn. You could be like taking a break from studying, but this is kind of calling you, saying there's something that you need to learn that's out there, and it's going to be very different for each person. But if you have a book that you're reading, continue to read it. If you have, like I said, a certain website for like news information or for education, be sure to check that out, and there will be some information there that's important for your life. It could be for your career, and you'll get some clarity. I don't think either of you guys are necessarily happy about the fact that this has ended, but you might both have a mutual understanding that this is what's best for now. So, this is messages from your angels. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So, with this ending, there's a new door opening for you. And this could be another person, but what it looks like is it's more of a different path that you're meant to be on. And not that this person was per se stopping you, but in some sense, like intentionally stopping you from this path, but in some sense, like this ending puts you along your path in a different direction in a much quicker way than it would have if you didn't have this ending, is what it looks like. And there's a lot of happiness here, despite this Tower moment, despite this death, despite the Lover's reverse. It's like you still find happiness at the end of this, and that's really important to remember. So we have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So this could just be a reminder if you have children, or if just any children in your family, any younger people that you're friends with, acquainted with, like your friends' kids, this is just a reminder that they're protected and they're well cared for by the angels. If you're worried about some particular young person, it could be your children, could be just children, some children. Yeah, you could ask Angel Opal to help you with this situation. And also, if you're wondering, like, when will I start to feel contentment again? When will I start to feel the Nine of Cups again? What's next for me on this journey? You can ask Isabella about this. So we have Grace in reverse, and Willpower seems like it wants to come out. Yeah, it looks like this situation didn't end in a very graceful way. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it was a parting that was just like, okay, we're gonna end things now, and like very mature and whatever. Seems like it was either a fight or someone just left in a storm, or like I said, someone had actions that had consequences of you having to leave or to end it, vice versa. So you have willpower. You do have the willpower and the strength, and remember, you do have the willpower and the strength to see through to the other side of this, to find happiness outside of this, and I'm sure you know this. I'm sure you understand this. But it is going to take some willpower to draw this light and love out of you after this situation. It could be. And it will take some willpower to continue down your path, because it does look like this was something that like stung. Like this wasn't something that you were unfazed by. This was something that impacted you, which that makes sense, you know? So you have beginnings in reverse. So I have a few different interpretations for this card right now. It could be, well, it could be that you're not really willing to offer another beginning to this person. So they could be wanting to have a beginning, or things didn't work out in the beginning and you're like, okay, like if it's not working now, I'm just gonna step away, is what it looks like. Also, there could be some beginning for you that is coming in your life. You're gonna have some sort of start at a new, could be anything really, just a beginning of some sort, and it's just not available to you yet. Because it looks like you're just going to have to venture down your path a little bit more until you have this beginning, until this opens up for you, and then you'll have the willpower and you'll know what to do from there once you have this beginning in your life. So yeah, it looks like someone isn't offering the other person a beginning or a new beginning. Something could have went wrong in the beginning of this situation, and also there is a beginning that is coming for you, but it's just not available. I just wanted to reiterate that. So, this is the Ask and It Is Given deck. This is a lot about the law of attraction and the way that your thoughts manifest into reality. But what about those innocent little babies? Even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching, and like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience they are now living. And that's interesting because we also had Opal here, your children on earth and heaven are happy and well cared for. I think it's important perhaps to be mindful of the vibrations according to this card that you're giving off. If you do happen to be around children or around your children, if you have children after this situation, like try to not let that, of course it's going to be a little difficult, like it might be a little difficult, but try to not let that overflow into other areas of your life, such as your relationship with your children. Like try to still maintain positivity in that area right now, perhaps. Yeah, just be mindful of the way that you're influencing children, which it looks like you are having some kind of positive impact. Because it says they are cared for. So, why are they not getting what they are asking for? If people are not receiving what they are asking for, it can only be that the persons holding the desire are out of alignment with their own request. There is no shortage, there is no lack, there is no competition for resources, there is only the allowing or the disallowing of that which one is asking for. So if you're wanting this beginning, if you're wanting to go down this path, whatever it is that you're wanting right now, make sure that you're allowing that into your life. Try to notice or observe if there are any blocks to what it is that you're asking for that you can remove yourself, I think is the premise of this card. And make sure like what you're asking for is in alignment with you. Because sometimes you could see something and just like, oh, I want that, or, you know, you could want all these other things, and you could see some things from people around you that you would want, things like this, like you've been influenced, but it's not necessarily for you. Just be mindful of where this desire is coming from, if it's coming from like other people and their influence, or if it's coming from you because it feels like it's something that you truly desire for yourself. So we have discrimination. And this is over beginnings in reverse. So you could have had to have been like, you know, no, feeling like this person isn't right for you. Like, no, I won't let you back into my life, or no, this isn't working out. I'm not going to continue this beginning. So we have order in reverse. It seems like this situation was something that was fairly chaotic. Like I said, it's going to be different for each Capricorn, but this is definitely something that could have threw you off balance a little bit or caused some disorder in your life, because maybe you lived with this person, or maybe you guys were very intertwined. In that sense, you guys had an order to your lives together. So once you kind of split up, once this tower moment happened, things were kind of were kind of in flux for a little bit. It looks like presently, like this seems to be pretty recent, but it could just be that you're thinking about this situation a lot in the present. So yeah, this situation was kind of just disorderly. Or like the aftermath of it was just like, it's going to take some time to sort out perhaps what really happened. Okay, so this is messages from your person, this person that you had this ending with, the tower moment with. So they say, I was being immature. Call me. You could be not really willing to talk to them at this point. And I think they recognize that they didn't really handle this situation with a lot of grace or maturity. Like I was saying, like this doesn't seem like it was something that was like a peaceful parting. Seems like it was something that was pretty chaotic. So many things remind me of you. So this person is pretty often reminded of you. Oh. I don't feel good enough for you. I want to buy you flowers. This card looks like the Six of Wands, but if you can see here, it looks like he's giving him wands, but it kind of does look like a bouquet of flowers. I think so highly of you. So yeah, like I was saying, like it doesn't seem like this was, like the attraction was an issue here. It could have been, but with this person, how I said, like if this person treated you poorly or they did something that was like, in general, sabotaging the relationship, it could have been out of a place of not feeling good enough. And like I was saying, how you treat people is how you treat yourself. So if they're feeling bad about themselves, they're feeling unworthy, then that's going to reflect on how they treat you. Yeah, so I think that's really it. I'm really glad that you are focusing on your happiness. It looks like there is a lot of emotional contentment coming towards you in the future, and you're going to have a lot of positive communication is what it looks like, either with your friends or with this person. So thank you, Capricorn. This is all I have to say to you. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy, and I hope that you have a good day or night.